Let's go to the Alan Young Show.
Presented by Esso Standard Oil Company and 25,000 independent Esso dealers.
You get something more at your Happy Motoring store. You get more to cheer for.
With new Esso Extra Gasoline.
You get more value.
With Esso Extra Motor Oil.
You get warranted protection.
In Atlas tires and batteries.
Yes, for more happy motoring.
See your nearby Esso dealer.
Yes, you get something more at your Happy Motoring store. And you get more fun with Alan Young.
Howdy, little partners of the X-Bar-X Television Ranch. Is your old television cowboy, Two-Gun Young, talking to you? Yes, sir. Now, I reckon you've been a-hankering to see me since our last roundup. Well, I want to tell you, I reckon to be hankering up... I ranker to be heckin'... I reckon a hecker... Howdy, little partners at the X-Bar-X Ranch. I want to tell you, little fellas, we've been receiving a lot of complaints from your parents who say you got to be setting up too late to watch this here program. Well, I want to tell you, starting tomorrow night, we're going to be seen 1 hour earlier. Midnight. Now, by Jiminy Christmas, I got a pair of postcards from one of our little cowhands here. It says, from little Jimmy Jones. Says little Jimmy's sick in bed, took sick. So, get well quick, little Jimmy Jones. Bye, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. I want to tell you, we got some news tonight. We got our contest going. And, you know, you little roundup cowhands, I reckon they got a hanker to send in box tops. Took off our sponsor's product, Snap-O Crackle cereal. So this week our winner has sent in 73 box tops. Took off I reckon. So, that's a lot, that's an awful lot of Snap-O Cracky cereal for one little fella to eat in 1 week. Get better quickly, little Jimmy Jones. I want to tell you, what is a Western program without any Western music? I tell you, by Jimmy Christmas, it's nothing. So, tonight, your old Uncle Two-Gun is going to play for you some real old Western music entitled Home on the Range. I reckon Jimmy Christmas, I got my, right here, I got it. I'm going to play Home on the Range. Can't seem to find my key.
I can't seem to find mine either. I wonder if you could help me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I certainly will.
Thank you.
Certainly.
Would you hold a few of these things?
Oh, sure. All right.
Oh.
Oh, well.
I must have everything in here but my keys. I wonder, do you think your key might fit my door?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, would you mind trying your key?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's something these women's purses got everything in them but what they need.
Yes.
Excuse me. Would you help me, please?
Oh, surely.
That key somewhere. Here, I'm sorry. Oh, I got it. Let's try it now.
All right. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much.
We would like.
Oh, here.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
parking ticket and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know, you're awfully sweet.
You know, you're awfully sweet. Funny, I've never seen her around before.
I wonder why I've never seen him around before. He looks so quiet and refined, and yet there's something about him.
There's something about that girl.
Gee, lucky for me I couldn't find my key, or I never would have met him.
Just think. My key fits her door. And her key fits my door. I better get my lock changed. I wonder when I'll get to run into her again. Maybe months. Gee, I wish I had the nerve to go over and knock on her door and introduce myself.
He doesn't look like the type who would come over and knock on my door and introduce himself. But I wish he would.
What am I afraid of? Knock, knock, knock. The door opens. How do you do? I'm your neighbor, Mr. Young. It's easy.
I hear his footsteps. He's coming over to introduce himself.
I'd like to borrow a cup of sugar.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I haven't any sugar in the house.
Oh, come over to my place. I got plenty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll remember that. Always. Is
Turned out nice again, hasn't it?
yes, it has.
It was nice yesterday, too.
Yes, it was.
Day before was a beaut.
I really don't remember.
Well, turned out nice again anyway.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you around.
You had a great chance. And what did you do?
Turned out nice again, hasn't it? It was nice yesterday. And the day before was a beaut.
What are you, a man or a weather forecaster?
You had your big chance, and what did you do? He started the conversation, and what did you say?
Yes, it has. Yes, it was. And I really don't remember.
Big conversationalist.
What are you so bashful about? What is she? She's just a girl. Go over there and knock on the door firmly and get to know her.
I can see now that if I ever want to know this boy, I have to take the initiative.
It's time to stop stalling. What I'm going to do is take the bull by the horns.
No more of this dilly-dallying. I'm going to sweep him off his feet.
My name is Alan. I'm unmarried, and I'd like to make your acquaintance.
My name is Gloria. I'm unmarried, and I'd like to make your acquaintance.
Oh, boy, it sure took a lot of nerve, but finally got enough courage to come out here and meet you.
I know how it is because I had the same idea. But now that we have met, there must be just endless things we can talk about.
Turned out nice again, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
It was nice yesterday, too.
Yes, it was.
Day before was a beaut.
I really don't remember.
Well, turned out nice again anyway.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you around. Thank you. You know, it is awfully tough when a boy and girl live in the same apartment house at different places and without appearing presumptuous they want to get to meet each other. Just like this scene you just saw. Actually, I've known Gloria for quite a little while, and it was a lot of fun playing in this part, trying to pretend we didn't know each other. So right now I'd like you to meet the young lady who played my next-door neighbor, Miss Gloria DeHaven. Gloria, I want to tell you it was really a pleasure having you play my next-door neighbor.
Oh, Alan, thank you. It was so nice having you as the boy across the hall.
Well, now, Gloria, we don't have to act anymore while we can just be ourselves. And actually, I haven't seen you for so long, so maybe we have a lot to talk about, really.
Oh, that's right. We have so much to say to each other. Turned out nice again, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yesterday was nice, too.
Yeah, I know it was, yeah.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re.
Quiet, won't you let us sleep?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re.
Quiet, we gotta get some sleep.
I can't help it if I'm gay. Life is oh so sweet. Last night Cupid came my way and bowled me off my feet. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that I'm cozy and clinging.
How do you feel?
Well, sirs, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing.
Oh.
From the moment we kissed last night, that's the way I've just got to behave. Why, if I were a lamp, I'd light, or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sirs, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. Or if I were a season, I'd surely be spring.
What is this thing?
Or if I were a bell, I'd go. It's a lovely day today, and whatever you've got to do, you got a lovely day to do it in, that's true.
And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that can be done by two. For I really like to stay.
must do, and it can only be done by two. There is nothing more to say, except it's a lovely day for saying, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Oh, please, fellas, just one more line. It's a lovely day.
Hi, I'll be right with you. Can't help getting pretty dirty sometimes. Say, while you're here, let me show you something. Car engines get dirty, too. Come over here so you can see. When I dip my hands in this plain water, they get wet, but they don't get clean. And the water doesn't get dirty either. Now, watch what happens when I add detergent cleanser. You see, hands get clean, water gets dirty. Now the question is, what shall I do with the water? It's perfectly good, only it's dirty. Shall I keep it and use it again and again, or shall I drain it away? Sure, you say, drain it away. And that's right. You just don't use dirty water over and over again. Now, come with me. I want to show you something else. Motor oil lubricates the engine of your car just like water wets your hands. And you just can't buy better lubrication than this oil. It's Esso Extra motor oil. And this oil has something extra. It has a detergent. It bathes your engine every mile you drive. You can see the dirt and gunk come out of the engine when you drain the oil. That's why it's so important to do two things. It's important to use an oil that helps to keep your engine clean. Use Esso Extra motor oil. And it's important to drain away dirty oil every 1,000 miles or so and refill with fresh, clean Esso Extra motor oil that bathes your engine every mile you drive. See your nearby Esso dealer.
Oh. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I noticed you're having a big sale in here.
Yes, our big annual clearance sale. Yes, everything in the house must go. Yes.
Mr. Ducey, your department has been the weakest in our store. We are having a series of sales here today, and if your department doesn't show any improvement, you're through.
That is Mr. Costi, the service manager.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. What can I do for you, sir?
Yes. Well, this tie I was looking at looks very interesting.
Yes. This is our Ace of Spades. It's a new tie, you see. Yes, it's a very, quite the rage, you know. Quite the rage.
Very lovely tie.
Yes. Shall I wrap it up for you?
Well, have you the same thing in maroon?
In maroon? Well, now, let me see. The Ace of Spades tie in maroon. Ah, here we are. Here we are. How do you like that?
Oh, that's a beauty.
Fine. Shall I wrap it up for you?
Well, would you have it in green?
Ace of Spades tie in green. Let's see if we can find it in green. Green. Right on. Oh, here we are. There we are. Green.
Oh, that color is just perfect.
Fine, I'll wrap it up for you. There. Ace of Spades tie.
Would you have it in clubs?
Thank goodness he's gone.
I beg your pardon, sir.
I'll be with you in just a moment, sir. In just a moment.
$1.98. This sweater's a good buy.
Well, I'm glad you think it's a good buy. I don't know what's the matter, but for some reason or another, we haven't been able to sell one of these for weeks.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
Maybe it's your sales technique.
Well, I don't know.
Ought to use your head.
Well, I do.
I can use it for you.
Well, good, good. Go ahead, go ahead.
Well, watch this. Watch this. Sale.
L-E. Good boy.
Good. Now, this is important.
Oh, well.
These wonderful sweaters for only $4.98.
Here comes Mr. Parsley.
What?
I wish you'd let me have the credit for this. Just let me have the credit for this, will you?
Sure.
Who changed this sign?
I did.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. This is a store with ethics.
Attention all shoppers, there has been a mistake. Those sweaters are not $4.98, but $1.98.
Oh, because that's such a job. I buy benefits for merchandise my cat.
I am taking my break now.
Yes, good.
Mr. Ducey, you shall assume command of this section.
Attention, patrons of Bradley's department store. There will be a shirt sale in 10 minutes, lasting 10 minutes, in the men's haberdashery department.
Somebody bought my shirt.
I'm so glad. I prefer to ignore you.
Attention, patrons of Bradley's department store. Attention! Our second feature sale will be on slacks and sport coats in the men's department, starting immediately.
They took my jacket.
Oh, I'm not speaking to you.
My jacket. Now, wait a minute.
What are you walking around here with? Where are your clothes?
You sold them.
Why, I never heard of anything so ridiculous in all my life. Listen, if you don't get out of here right away, leaving immediately, I'll call the store detective.
There'll be a sale of men's suits going on immediately. Men's gray suits.
Wait a minute, I was here first.
Alan.
Oh.
Well, no, Alan, we're very proud of you, and I'm sure the folks will be, too. Ladies and gentlemen, at the 3rd annual awards dinner of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, Alan Young won this Emmy for being the best television actor. And that's not all. No, that's not all. The Alan Young Show won this Emmy for the best variety show in television. Congratulations, Alan.
Thank you, Roy.
Join us again next week, same time, same channel, for The Alan Young Show, brought to you by your Esso dealer. We hope you enjoyed our show and will be with us again next week. Until then, happy motoring. And remember, you get something more at your Happy Motoring store.
Yes, you get something more at your Happy Motoring store.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.